Broadcasting live here at my own home created space. My name is Jayendra. We'll be live at exactly 9 to start off our class, and I'm just logging in, getting live a few minutes earlier for us to prepare so that I can actually speak to you, so that I can actually talk to you about some preparations to kind of prepare for us to do this, for us to start this. I'm also going to prepare a little bit of documenting around here. So for everyone at your own home, at your own space, be very safe in doing this. I'd like you to and have a commitment in doing such things, and I'd like you to be able to do this consistently, at your own space. Um, of course, this is now a culture that has been going on globally, generally, of course, affected by the West and how we're now perceiving movement as a progression of just simple ethnic inspired movements. I should say the indigenous movements, and we're going to try to integrate a lot of that. Okay, I'm just looking around. We're already live, and of course, a little bit of check. How is it going on? Feel free to chat, everybody, to message so that, everybody here in Knapsack Dance Studio would be able to get some of the feedbacks while we're here. And once I start, the class already, so about 2 minutes we'll start. Once I start the class, I would be generally doing the class. I wouldn't be able to read much of the comments if ever you do so. So we'll read that right after, or people in the Knapsack Dance Studio team would be able to check that out. I will just get the feedbacks a little later, and we'll just talk about it. So for now, I'd like you to prepare your own space, and the usual guidelines we take. At least you've eaten your breakfast. I'm sure you've done your breakfast, but at least you've done that in an hour. But if you just recently done that, the very least would be 30 minutes. Or if it's not a heavy breakfast, it's not really that heavy. So it's very important that our bellies are light here. We're able to move comfortably. We don't feel any heaviness down here in the belly, and then at the same time we're moving. Our energy should be spent for something else rather than the energy is going to be stuck right here in the belly. So that's why we make sure that we have already a leeway from about 3 hours or so. Okay, but anyway, if you've done some breakfast, it would be ideal. Light breakfast, fruits, maybe some oatmeal you've got in your home. Okay. Once again, mayong buntag, everybody. Sugbo, mayong buntag ninyong tanan. Welcome here sa Knapsack Dance Studio Facebook page for the class that we're going to do. Again, my name is Jayendra. We'll be starting in a minute. And this is called Mahasanas, highly inspired from yoga. A lot of the energy works, a lot of my backgrounds that I've done so far in my past life, doing classical dance, doing ethnic movements in a dance troupe. I did a lot of the movements of fitness-based and then therapeutic related movement dynamics, and we want to make sure that this is integrated nowadays, as a lot of people are doing different names and a lot of names concerning yoga. This is Mahasanas. Maha means great or pure, and then asanas means the yoga poses or poses comfortably held. So for your education here, that we're doing Mahasanas. This is generally a term that you can point out to everything that you go to, especially for those of you who's an enthusiast of joining yoga classes here and there. Mahasanas is generally the name that can appropriately address these names all in all, because they are just great poses or great transitions or great creativity. Okay, so again, Maha also comes from the root word of or let's say comes from the culture of Maharlika. Maharlika means the name of the Philippines before we were even named Philippines. So Maha means great. Lika in the Sanskrit, because a lot of the yoga terms is used from Sanskrit script. So Lika means a small container, and a small container containing great things. So if any one of you here understands what's Maharlika, and if you know what that means, put in your heart, it means great entity in a container, in a very, very precious small container. Okay, that might be our land, our country. So our inspired movements here is revolving around three C's. So I'd like you to note down the three C's. If you remember, number one is we inspire by culture. And number two is we move by creativity and we expand ourselves. And of course, because we want to, number three is we want to be expanding ourselves so that we can connect to what we call as consciousness. Consciousness is a yogic science that you can go through with us. By the way, I teach also in the Yoga Academy. This is the training school for yoga education here at Cebu. So go ahead, check us out more. I'll show you the links later on, more information to that. Okay, welcome. Yeah, I've spent about a minute for the introduction. So welcome to our class here. And this is our first class going live here at Knapsack. So I welcome you all. Prepare your mat, prepare with your loose clothing. I don't want to be so strict about doing a yoga class because this is already a modern adaptation of that. And at the same time, as I mentioned prior to this, before starting, I mentioned that this is already an integration of a lot of techniques and a lot of disciplines altogether. So everyone here, for a very important guideline with your physical structure, make sure that you're safe. You need to have some additional props with you. I'm holding here a used motorcycle chair so that you can actually, or anything like a book, you can actually even hold like a thick book or something thicker that you can actually add for some of the necessary extensions that we're going to do. Okay. And again, I know that you're all there in your home. Everybody in Cebu, ECQ, stay at home. Okay. We've been staying at home most of our 90% of our time, except that when we go buy something for ourselves here for our daily necessities. So I'd like you to prepare yourself, everybody. And then here, I'm going to start off basically generally getting you back into your space, grounding you off. So what I would like you to do is to first sit down in your most comfortable position. So what is your most comfortable position? However it is, you may actually be with your legs crossed, okay? Your legs crossed, or with that the one you're holding right now. If you know a block, if you have a block or a thick book, you can sit on top of that, which would also be very comfortable. So your legs, your foot would be at the back, or you can cross your legs. It's really up to you. Okay? But you feel like have it right there. So with this position, I'd like you to sit up straight. All right, gently make sure that your back is straight and upright. This is a technique in yoga where you can arrive into your very, very own space. For now, I'd like you to gently close your eyes. All right, just gonna turn down the volume a little bit. So sit up straight. Your shoulders are down and even. Just like to close your eyes, everybody. Close your eyes and breathe. Let's take a few breaths here. Inhale. And you breathe in through the nose, down to your chest and lungs, and down to your belly. Activate. And then as you exhale, belly draws in, rib cage contracts, and only out through the nose. Inhale through the nose, out through the nose. Again, inhale. Fully in, belly and chest expand. And then exhale, contracting. Okay. Again, inhaling, expanding, and exhaling, contracting. Be very aware of how the belly moves. Let's do a couple more rounds. Again, inhaling, and exhaling. One more round. Inhale, expanding your chest and your rib cage. And exhale, contracting your belly in, rib cage, and your shoulders come down. Okay, softly open your eyes, everybody. We're gonna have to prepare the limbs. I'd like you to work on your neck here as you're gonna try to look up. Inhale. I'd like you to make sure that your neck is comfortable. Exhale, look down. Continue. Again, look up. Let me turn on the lights here. Get beaten by the lights of the sun here. Looking up. And exhale, look down. Okay, let's do 3 times. One more time. Inhale, looking up. Just like that. I'm going to move forward. And then exhale down. Okay, now look forward to the front. Inhale. Now as you exhale, you're going to try to look towards your right side, right there. Okay, you're going to have to mirror me. Again, inhale to the front. Exhale, look towards your left side. All right. Again, inhale to the front. Exhale again to your right. All right, good. Inhale to the front. And then exhale to your left. Okay, we'll just do that twice. And then right now, we're going to move the shoulder up and down. Okay, so we're moving from top down for now. Okay, so I'm going to do it really slowly. And then 3 times going up and down to the back. And then again, back all the way to the front. Okay, 3 times. One more time. Just normal breathing right now. Now here, I'd like you to move from your fingers. Try to move your fingers. And then try to move, stretch your fingers out, just like this. Stretch your fingers out. And you can try to find that really, really big stretch over the fingers. And then maybe try to curl it in like this. And then bring it all the way out. And then stretch it out again. Again, bring it in, closing it, and then stretch it out. That's it. Again, bring it in. And then all the way out. That's nice. One more time. In, and then out. Okay. Now that was going in and out, and then let's reverse that. Out and in, and then going again. Out and then in. So you're actually going to add some progressive movements on the fingers. So you can do them one by one, or you can do them together. Okay? Again, one more time. Just do a few. And then in. This is just an introduction for most of you. Okay, now from here, we're going to add a little bit of the movement on the shoulders and with your fingers all together. So you're going to try to take the fingers out, opening. So inhale, open out. As you exhale, you bring it in and then go again. Inhale, open it out, spread out your fingers. Exhale, bring it all the way in. Again, inhale, push it out. And then exhale, bring it back in. And then again, spread out. The palms will be facing out and fingers down the back. And then you're going to go bring it in. Your elbows are going to move with it. There you go. We're going to go to the front. Bring it to the front. Inhale. And then exhale. Point your fingers down. Good. Inhale again. And then exhale. Push. There's an energy form with a push. Again, pull it in. Inhale. And then exhale. Bring it out. So as you draw in, inhale. And then you push out. Exhale. There you go. One more time. These are basic movements. Inhale, exhale. And then inhale. And then exhale, push. All right, very good. Now from there, I'd like you to try to raise your right arm up. Inhale. So as you raise it up, your left hand's going to go stay down in the floor. Exhale, bring your right hand over to the back. So make sure that the torso stays straight. You're just going to look over to your right side and back. And then bring it back to the front. Inhale, back down here. Okay, let's do the left side now. Inhale, bring the left arm up. And then bring it over to the back. Good. You're doing good. Inhale, bring your arm up, and then exhale down. So just make sure that the back is straight. Okay, now let's try that with both the arms together. Inhale, bring it all the way up, and then we're not going to rotate. We're just going to bring the hands over down to the side. Okay, let's do this motion on the fingers. Inhale, and then turn it in, and then as you exhale, bring it all the way out to the side and down. Okay, again, inhale, bring it forward to the front. Up above your head and turn the fingers down and then keep the arm straight. Try to keep the arm hugging your ears as much as you can and then all the way down to the side. Good job. Again, one more time. Bring it forward and then as you exhale, bring it all the way to the sides and down. All right? Yeah. We're just starting out here on the upper parts of our body. So what I'm going to let you do is to move down towards the hips. Okay, I'm going to stand up. So for you to check how we're going to do that. So again, in your space, I'd like you to open your legs as wide as your hips, or maybe as wide as your mat. So you have your mat there. So here, the hip movement. So here, hands to your hips, everybody. And then your legs are spread out apart. Inhale, exhale, just try to stick your butt out towards the right. Over here, inhale, come back to the center. Exhale, towards your left. And the ladies are all good doing this. And also our masculine, but yet feminine-hearted friends over there are able to do this very well. It's actually sticking the hips out to the side, back and out. Okay, now we're going to try to go from here. Inhale, exhale, push your hips out to the front like this. Push your hips out to the front. Again, inhale up. And then we're going to try to bend forward to the front. As far as you can, keep the back straight. Good. Inhale up. Exhale, push your hips forward to the front. There you go. Inhale back. And then exhale down. So the breath, coordination, inhale up. Exhale. Make sure that your back is lengthened. You're not going to arch your back right away. Keep the back length. Stable on your belly to support. And then come back up. Inhale. And then exhale, bend forward. Okay, we add the arms again. Inhale forward. And then as you exhale, down. Inhale up. And then exhale all the way to the side and down. Okay, again, inhale up. Together with this, like in yoga, keep the arm beside the ears all the way up. Exhale down to the side. Hips forward still. Again, inhale up. And then exhale down again. All right, inhale up again. And then exhale all the way to the side and down. Here, just a little bit of interlacing the fingers here. Hold the arms straight like this. Elbows are straight. You're going to try to move the shoulder to the back, just like you're squeezing your shoulder blades together. Inhale. As you exhale, again, bend forward, keeping the elbows straight. Okay? Now hold it right there. I know a lot of you here will have a little bit of difficulty trying to bring the shoulders back like this, together, squeezing the scapulae. You know why? Because a lot of you are already frozen on that area of your body. And what we're going to do is all these shoulder rotation, all these movements around your rhomboids at the back will get to help you establish some connection into that. Okay? Go ahead. Inhale. Release. Release. There you go. Coming back up. That's great. So we're going to try to move now from the hips down to the shoulders. To the knees and then to the ankles, okay? Very simple, basic lunges. So in yoga, we call this the warrior poses, warrior one. So I'd like you to go from standing position, your legs as wide as your hips. I'd like you to step your right foot to the back. All right, so as you go here, you're gonna try to bring the arms up with you. So this is called warrior one. Again, hug your arm to the ear. Inhale, as you exhale, go back to the front. And then try to bring the hand to the back like this. And you're going to try to also bend forward slightly like that. Again, this time, left side, inhale. Arm up. As you exhale, forward. There you go. Nice. Inhale, right side. Exhale, all the way. So you just go as far as you can comfortably go to the back. Inhale, left side. There you go. Exhale. That's 2. Let's do 5 of this. Inhale, up. Exhale, forward. You can slightly bend the knees, it's fine. Again, left side, inhale, exhale. Doing good. Inhale, right. Let's do a couple more. Exhale, forward. Okay, and then left. And you can also do a nice swift pushing out at the up. Good. One more time, both sides. Inhale, exhale, push up. And then other side, inhaling, and then exhale, pushing all the way out, and then just come back up, inhale, and then exhale here at Knapsack Studio. By the way, just take a pause, stand up straight. Knapsack Studio, we have also a live feed happen about Tuesday with my friend and our brother here, Ray Colas of Capoeira Unyao. So you did notice that that's very close to what you call Jinga. Okay, just anyway, I'll leave that to Colas to basically teach you all the foundations here. So Colas is the best person to talk about it. Now here, lunges prepares your thighs, right? Go ahead, step your right foot again to the back. So here, I'm going to give you a little dynamic of the lunge and then also a little bit of the twist. Try to bring your left hand down to the floor here, everybody. Left hand is directly down underneath your shoulder, just a little bit parallel to your right foot. Okay, and then you're gonna push away towards the right side. Open your torso to the right. Or sorry, this is it's your right leg. It's your right hand. Again, I'm sorry if I'm mistaken my side. So your right hand here. You're gonna look over to the left. Raise your left arm up, and then point it up to the ceiling. Okay. Now I'd like you to make sure that this area of your shoulder doesn't collapse. Maintain pushing it away from the floor. Bring your right hand up like this. Okay. Open it. Look towards your finger up on top. So it creates a line. Okay? Good. So if anybody here has a little bit of challenge reaching the floor, having something like this really helps. So you can actually have a more convenient way to access that. Let's go back down. All right. Let's go back up. Come back up. Let's do the other side. I'm just exploring some of the movements we're going to do. And later on, we're going to try to connect all of these. Okay? So have fun. Let's do the other side. Ready? So left hand down. Left leg over to the back. Look over to your right side. Twist and open. There you go. So I'd like you to hold that for like about 5 breaths. Hold it. 1. Maintain the knees bending in the front, not over your toes. 3. Okay, good. 4. Nice. And 5. Very nice. So go bring your hands back even, and then step your left leg over to the front. Let's come back up. Inhale, and then exhale. So we somewhat have this archetype of movement where we go up and then all the way down. And remember that this is an energy form, an energy buildup for you to enhance your creativity. So let's try to do that now with some squats. Everybody knows squats, right? Okay, so squatting is your legs are parallel as your hips. So I'd like you to go from here, bring your arms up over here again. Inhale, as you exhale, you're gonna try to go rotate your hands and bring it down. And then bring your arms across and towards your shoulders. Inhale, bring it all the way up. Exhale, go down. Let's try it with the music. Down. Inhale, up. And rotate out and down. 3, cross your arms across and down. Inhale again. Your knees are bending. Look up, rotate your hands, turn it out and in. Now I know you can see my hands. I'm gonna move back. Let's do one more round. Inhale, bring your arm up. You rotate. You go bring it out and down and bend. Inhale, bring it all the way up. And then exhale all the way to the side and down. Okay, so here, maintain again. Come back to your hand, to your legs as wide as your hips. Hands to your hips. Let's start with your right. Lift your right heel up. Very, very easy. Open your toe, or let's say your knees, you're gonna try to rotate it to the right side and then bring it back in. Try to rotate it to your left side as far in as you can. Again, to the right. Okay? And then exhale to the left. Just 3 times. Again, to the right and then to the left. Just to engage the rotation of your legs. Let's do the other side. Inhale, left side. Out. Exhale to the right. Good. 1. Again, to the right and to the left. 2. To the right. 1 more time. And then in. 3. There you go. Now here, again, as wide as your hips. I'd like you to go hold your hips again. And then you're going to bend your knees. Okay? Right now, we're going to try to introduce a little bit of what you call plyometrics, or we call that the leaping, the jumping. And in our local, we call it layat, ambak. Okay, when I use the word layat, ambak, or talon, I want to make sure that we're in our culture here. So go ahead. So with your hands to your hips, you're going to bend your knees, inhale. And as you exhale, you're going to go bring your arms up. You're going to try to lift and jump, and then make sure that you land toes, balls, and heels down to the floor. You're going to go do like this, inhale, and then you exhale, go up, and then you go down. Hands to the hips. For now. Again, exhale up, and then down. All right. Again, exhale up, and then down. That's nice. 3 more. Up. Just as high as you comfortably land, up, 2, make sure you don't twist or you don't twist your ankle. Make sure you land comfortably. Don't jump so high. As you jump, it's okay to be conservative. It's okay to have a little bit of leaping. You don't have to really jump very high. One more time. Bend, inhale, exhale up, and then down. Okay. All right. Fluidity of movement comes when you have all the necessary requirements to do that. Okay. So we'd like you to make sure that you're able to move. Fluidity is like moving like water. Okay. That's Tai Chi. And that's energy form. Okay, we're going to do that in a very, very continuous form. We're going to start with what we have just started off. We're going to do the standing position with a bit of a twisting position, and then we're going to connect that all together. Are you ready? Just stay where you are. Stand on your 2 feet. Samastiri means equally and evenly standing. Very good. We're going to take it from here. Inhale, bring the arm up over your head. And then as you exhale, you're going to go open your arms out to the side, and then you're going to try to bring it over to the back and interlace your fingers, bend forward. Again, just initiating your shoulders right here. And then come back up, inhale. And then step your right foot over to the back. So you're going to go warrior 1. And then as you exhale, you're going to bring your right hand down to the floor. Leave your left hand behind, and then reach and twist. Very good. Again, coming back up, inhale. And then here, I'm going to introduce to you warrior 2. So your left hand is straight to the front, right hand is over to the back. Very good. Inhale here. And then as you exhale, we're going to try to go bring your hands to the hips, and then step your right foot back to the front, and we begin the other side. Inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale, all the way to the side. Interlace your fingers, and then go bring yourself into a bending forward. Again, you can feel free to bend your knees. Everybody, don't need to lock your knees. And then as you come up, inhale. This time, left foot over to the back. That's great. And then as you exhale, left hand down to the floor. Leave your right hand behind, look it up. Very good. And then coming up, inhale. Just come up. You can actually raise this left arm up all the way to the back, and then that whole hand up comes from up all the way down. So the right hand goes to the front. This is warrior 2. There you go. Inhale, hands to the hips. Exhale, come all the way back to the front. All right, let's do that one more time for a little bit of a basic form of fluidity of movements. Ready? Inhale, bring arm up. Exhale. Forward bending. Inhale, right leg to the back, warrior 1. And then let's bring the right hand down to the floor. Keep your left hand up. Twisting lunge. You'll come up. Inhale. Warrior 2. Very good. As you exhale, hands to the hips and come back here. Let's do it the other side. Ready? Go up. Inhale, arms over your head. And then exhale, interlace your fingers behind your back. Arms up. Straight elbows. Bend forward. Inhale, warrior 1. Left foot to the back. Good. Exhale. Leave your right hand behind. Left hand goes down to the floor. Lunge, twist, open up. Very good. Come back up. Warrior 2. Look over to your right finger. Inhale, exhale. Come back here. I'm letting you hold your hips for now, so that you have this to be stabilized. And a lot of our movements would be revolving around here, especially in yoga. The hip, moving around the hip is very important. This is called the muscle. Inside of this is called the muscle of the soul. And that's why lunges is key and everything in that movement dynamics. Okay, we're going to go into some balancing position. So what's important is that you learn how to put your weight and establish it in one side, that you'd be able to stand up straight over that. In yoga, we have a basic form we call the tree pose. So you'll be standing on your right leg, and let's say you're here, your left, okay? So ideally, it's going up to the groins, but if it's not coming up, okay, sorry, I need to remove these. I don't see All right, good. So if you're not coming up steady here, and if your foot is up on your knee, we want to make sure that it's not there, slower than that, or higher. Okay. Hello to everybody who's online right now, especially to the family in Medellin and everybody in Yoga Academy and everyone who's watching. Welcome, especially for the followers of Knapsack. So here, this is tree pose. Now, tree pose might be just a balancing position, but mind you, in the original hatha purpose for this posture, this is to transcend your being. Your connection is not anymore whatever you're noticing around you right now. You're transcending inside. Oh, I like to challenge that. Okay, if you think this is easy, okay, make sure that you're on a flat surface. I will challenge you to do the tree pose in a way that you're going to really feel something else. Okay, hips are even. Right here, you're standing straight down on your right leg. So hands to the heart, like this. Palms are really pressed down together. Elbows out to the side. So here, I'd like you to do this position with your eyes closed. I'm closing my eyes right now. I'm going to let you do that the same. So make sure if you have some vertigo or challenge on the balance, make sure you don't do this without a wall beside you, or I did in the class previously, a chair you can hold on to. You need to be close to a wall. Make sure of that before you do this. All right. So go do it again. Hands to the heart. So close your eyes. Let me count 5 breaths, okay? Go ahead. Close your eyes. Hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Softly open your eyes. And if you are ever moving a lot over that position, you're coming down and coming up, don't worry, you'll achieve a state of being still and tranquil sooner. What's important is that you don't get distracted and your mind doesn't wander off very far. Let's do the other side. For now, this first day, I'll just do a basic tree. Later on, we'll progress and I'll introduce to you what are the basic balancing movement transitions we'll do in Mahasanas. Hand to the heart. Okay. Hand to the heart. And again, challenge yourself here. I know you're all good. Those of you who have been doing yoga, maybe do some variations you feel like. Just making sure you're safe. Don't injure yourself. I don't see you. I'm not there beside you for those students of mine. So I need to make sure you're safe. Have some chair, have some wall with you at the side so you can actually bail out and hold on to that. No? Dili ka matumba. So okay, let's do this 5 breaths. Everybody, are you ready? Hand to the heart. Here we go. Close your eyes. 1, 2, maintain the position. 3, closing your eyes, continue. 4, try not to cheat, I don't see you. 4.5, I'm not seeing you, so please keep your eyes closed and open your eyes softly and just try to bring your legs down together. Okay. 3 is a very important balancing position that we can start off. So for you to think the tree is so easy, consider some other postures that stems from tree. For those people following yoga, like the balancing called knowledge pose or kondinya or the birds of paradise, if you know what I mean. It's a really, really challenging position. So it stems from tree. All of the balancing positions comes from tree. All right, take a break, shake your legs, everybody. Okay, now a little bit more movement progressions that I'm going to try to introduce for our first day. And if you feel like you're benefiting a lot with our postures today, feel free to comment. And of course, we would like to look at that and review that after the class. Okay, everybody come down on your knees. And this is one of the most important positions we're going to start off for foundations in Mahasanas. To drop on the knees and make sure that when you're on your knees, if you feel tender, you can always roll your mat. I'll show you right here. So rolling your mat. Okay, you can see right what I'm doing. You're rolling you on your mat. Para your knees can be cushioned and it doesn't feel tender. Dili siya sakit sa tuhod. I know because when you go to church, nagsimba ninyo, now when I foam, you have a foam on your knees, and I know you're not so new to this pose because we do this when we're praying in the church. So might as well use it properly, okay? All right, so we're gonna do something like this. Sitting down on your heels, all right? What I'm also gonna let you prepare next time is to prepare a rolled towel or a pillow with you so that you can put it underneath your ankles if magsakit, if you're feeling tender in mohang ankles, okay? So going up, we're gonna do like this. Inhale here. As you exhale, you're gonna push the hips up and then go back down. Inhale, exhale, push, and then down. This is very good. Knee extension, good work for your buttocks. If you need to strengthen and shape it up, exhale, forward. Elbows are at the back also, move it in. Inhale, exhale, push. Good. Again, down, inhale, exhale. Feeling some warmth on your thigh. Inhale, and then exhale. Good. Let's do about 3 more, making it 8. Exhale. Good, nice. Everybody. Exhale. Katong sigig lingkod. Also use on your chair. Exhale. Flatten na yung lubot. Okay? I'm not saying that I have the best butt, but buttocks. But if you have been sitting down, you know, your muscles of your glutes, or let's say your buttocks, are weakening, atrophy is setting in. So mawagin na yung magsagsag na, or like sagging and all that. So doing this can be a good forming if you just do a nice hip extension when you're doing this. You move your hips forward. Okay? So we're gonna do some dynamics to that with the twist. Okay, you ready for this? You come up here, inhale, bring your right arm up. Okay, and then as you exhale, bring your hand down, and then bring your left hand up with this. Go back, inhale, and then exhale, go down. Okay, other side, ready? Inhale up, this side, left hand up, and then exhale, bring it down. If you can reach the back, foot at the back, and then lift the arm up. Inhale in, and then exhale down. Let me move on my side. Stay where you are. I'm going to go on my side so you can see how I look at the back. Ready? Inhale up. Again, to your right arm. Hand down. Left hand up. Inhale. Exhale. Again, inhale and up. Left hand down. Right hand up. Maintain the hip forward. Inhale and up. Exhale down. All right, let's do 3 more rounds. Inhale, both sides. Fluidity again. Inhaling and then exhale. Fluidity of the movement. Inhale and up. Exhaling down. You can do a little bend on the back or a lot for those of you who are really bendy, but please don't hurt yourself. Inhale up and then exhale down. A couple more both sides. Inhale and reach down. Arm up. Inhale and up and then exhale down. 1 more to the other after this. Inhale and then exhale. Okay, 1 more both sides. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale in. And then exhale. And again up. Inhale. And then exhale. Inhaling. And then exhale. Again, a little pause is really good. For you to do what you do after that, do this. If you know child's pose, everybody do child's pose. So child's pose is to come down, just like this. And your head to the floor. Your belly into your thigh. You're going to stay down there. The reason why you do that, to loosen all of the areas of the back. Okay? So you've engaged that. I know you're doing good right now. Again, this is our first class. I want to make sure this is for everybody. Okay? This is for everybody. You can all do that. Hello to, everybody who's logged in right now. Oh, Jean. Alero Rogelio there of Knapsack. Hello. I think he's on. So anybody who's actually having some of the injuries right here, just make sure you can write it down here so that we can write down appropriate modification for you. I might as well miss out on that appropriate modification here, but to make sure that we can get back with you for any conditions that you feel, please do write it down. That's the purpose we're here. Okay, so now let's come into seated. Okay, seated is a whole avenue for us to explore a lot of movements. Okay, in fact, a lot of the basic movements stems from here, especially with yoga, and even the most important postures with yoga is here. And in our movement dynamics, what we're going to do is we're just going to explore all throughout. Okay, so with your legs straight, I'm going to move back so you can see me. Your hands here right beside your butt and your thighs. Here's what we're going to do. You're going to move it slightly back, and then this is called the reverse plank, right? Inhale, and then as you exhale, you're going to try to push the hips up, and then down. Inhale. What we'll do, if you're having a bit of a challenge coming up, bend your knees just a little bit closer. There's just like enough space from the heel to the butt. Hands it back. You're going to lift it like this. Bend it down. Inhale as you come down. Exhale as you come up. Right? You'll go again. Show you at the side here how it looks like. Slightly at the back, not too far. Slightly. Inhale, exhale. Hips up. And then down. Inhale. Exhale, hips up. And then down. There you go. Good. Exhale, hips up. And then down. But for those of you who are doing that with the legs straight, make sure that if you can, try to make sure the toes are down into the floor. When you do that, ready? Inhale, exhale up. And down. Inhale. Exhale. And down. All right, let's do 3 more. Exhale up. 2. Exhale. That's it. Good. 1 more time. Inhale. Exhale. Hold 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, good. Some of you here notice that you're shaking a lot. You go like, Jai, I'm shaking a lot. It's normal. Your body's trying, or your muscles are trying to adapt to the position. It's trying to gather some strength. Look up the word innervate. The nerves are trying to really get some of its signal over there so that it can stabilize the form. So if you're new to a position and if you're shaking a lot, that means that you need to come back to it every single time. That's the word for practice. You need to practice that every single time so that your body can adapt to the position. Okay? So innervation brings that signal over there. But you'll be stable. Okay? It's not about you, puskan ko or weak ka. You know, you don't have to look at it like that. No need for comparison here. I like to remember one of the C's we don't do is comparing. You're totally and absolutely different from the person right beside you, and even your parents and your daughter or your siblings. You are totally different with your composition. So please remember that. Remember that. In the world right now, especially social media, everybody's comparing. No need for comparison. Let them enjoy their lives, and you do yours. Do your goals, and then work for that goal. Don't look at others. Just be inspired by them. Okay? Very important. All right. So after doing that, like to make sure you take a little bit of pause every single time, and you're only breathing. Very important. You're breathing. The word running out of breath, we are actually not doing that here. If you're already running out of breath, that means that you're not breathing properly. Okay? If you're running out of breath, kuha na kay hangin, wag kang ginawag tarong. It's very simple. So I'd like you to understand here, what we're trying to do is to make sure that you're learning how to breathe well. Okay? And we're not running around and doing 100 poses in one class. I want to make sure that you internalize the poses. But at the same time here, I teach it differently now here compared to how I teach it at MyOL or other online classes that I'm doing now. I want to make sure this is the dynamic space that I can teach the Mahasanas class that I've been teaching around in Cebu. So if you're first and new to Mahasanas, remember Mahasanas is an inspiration of yoga poses, a lot of the energy work movements, therapeutic movements, and fitness movements at the same time, artistic dance movements because of backgrounds that I've done. So welcome to Mahasanas class and consider this as your own. And let's go continue as we go arrive, everybody. So let's try to wrap up what we have done. And before we do that, legs are straight. Here's what you do. If you feel like bending forward is very, very challenging, maglisod ka, abot sa imong tiil. That's one of the issues that everybody face here on this very position, no? Di ka abot sa tiil. Try to reach the toe. What you do is not to stress it out. Instead, bend your knee. You're there. Abot na lang siya. And then with the knee bend, maintain that. But the other thing that you got to work on is your back. But get the back straight and then go forward like this. Exhale through and bring your head down. Okay? Inhale, come up. All right? You can come up and then you can straighten your knee. Let's do this dynamically, everybody. Exhale down, bend forward, bring your head down. Okay? Inhaling, come up. Now, for those of you who can do this with their legs straight, continue to do so. We're going to do about 4 more rounds. Exhale, and down. There you go. 3 more. Inhale and up. So just sliding your hand onto your foot and then into your thighs. Exhale, head down. Inhale and up. Let's do a couple. Exhale now. All right, one more time. Inhale and then exhale. Make sure your back is straight the whole time as you're bending forward. Inhale up, and then again, shake your legs. Maybe lean a little bit to the back. I want you to really do this pace, but you're not stressing from one position to another, okay? Yeah. All right, so forward bend is very important. That it gets your digestive tract to massage, your internal organs a little bit more pressed in those areas that you don't get to work on. And the other thing is that with the postures that we're doing, especially yoga postures, you are working on the internal set of muscles, the smaller muscles that are not usually triggered. Okay, good morning, Monica Sylvia. Yeah, Monica Sylvia, or Monica of Knapsack. Hello. Leonie May, Nofa, and we'll see Carol. Oh yeah, Carol. Good morning. Sorry if I forgot to look at it. So everybody, good morning. Saying hi and hello to everyone. So we're trying to cool down now. Let's try to take it a little bit slowly, but of course, coming from the positions that we've done today. All right, we review the basics. Later on, you can review the videos, by the way. The good thing here is that you can always review this class after this. You can look at it back when you're on your own and you're having available time. So cross your legs. So I'd like you to just bring the hands down here and then bring the arm up. I'd like you to hold your elbows across. Inhale. As you exhale, you got to twist to the right side. Sorry, twist to your right. Keeping the arm beside the ears. Back is straight. Inhale, come back in the front. And then exhale to the left side. And then up, inhale. This time release, arms go up. Exhale, go as far forward as you can. Okay. Make sure your butt is staying down. And down. And very slowly come back up. And I'd like you to kind of like find yourself in your space. I'd like to do more, but let's consider this as a first meetup for most of you here, if especially if you're new. I'd like to do more explorations with you, maybe do some more postures later on. If you have some requests, you can go ahead and just chat with us. Check out our links here on our page where you can learn more about what we're doing. Okay? For now, we're going to try to just cool down wherever you are right now. I'm going to try to let you just generally lie down on your back. All right, just very slowly, just lie down on your back. I'd like you to make sure you're comfortable in your own space there. One of the methods we do with the postures is to really make sure in yoga, most specifically, is we take time to let these movements just assimilate with us. What's important is you understand when we're moving, this is an expansive process. It's not just physical. This is also a lot of the psychic fields you have. So taking time is one of the best things that would happen to you. Right? Lie down on your back for a few, and then don't worry. I'll give you something else after that. We're not done yet. We're not done yet. I'm gonna be here. I'm just gonna let you just enjoy the whole position. Lie down on your back. Higda mo maghayag. And then make sure your hands are out like this, and your legs are out. I'm gonna show you right now. Hands are out, palms are facing out, like this. Just observe how your belly rises and falls on the intake and the outtake of your breath. Okay. So just feel the ground. Most of the time when we're awake, the word awake is a bit questioned right now. Are we really awake? Or are we like dreaming? So while you're all lying down right there, maybe with your eyes open or eyes closed, I suggest you close your eyes. I suggest you close your eyes and just be in your space. Paminawa ang imong palibot within you. Now outside, you hear, ma-feel, mapametian mo imong likod sa liklyo, your back. You're gonna feel that. But later on, I want you to connect. Again, we use the breath, no? The breath is an access for your internal awareness. So, sulod ta sa atong pamati sa sulod. So, ginhawa, inhale, and exhale. So, kani siya, this is like you say, Jaya, I'm breathing, Jaya. But to be honest with you, most of your day, you're not really aware that you're breathing, no? And you're not even aware that you are not breathing anymore. Okay, a lot of people are not breathing anymore, and a lot of people also are breathing like dogs. You know how the dog breathes, but you don't notice that, and that's why what we're trying to put into each one of us here is to learn how to breathe calmly, and we tweak, pwede tayo mo adjust sa atong breathing if we need to. Kung ganahan ka mo alert, we have breathing techniques we do in yoga na magamit nimo you can use and utilize for a specific purpose and reason. If you want to concentrate more, you want to go exhale longer, inhale to the nose, and then exhale. Let's say if we put a count, you're inhaling for 4, and then exhaling for 8. Okay? So these are the types of breath. Okay, everybody, I'd like you to slowly move your fingers and your toes. I know that you're there, relax, and maybe revitalize right now. I'd like you to go ahead, do like this. While you're there lying down, hug your right knee to your belly. Okay? Inhale, and then as you exhale, you're gonna bring your head up. Maybe touch your nose to your knees like this. And then the other leg here, option, you can bring it up like this and hold it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go back down and then lay it back down into the floor. Okay, we do the other side now. Inhale, exhale. This time the left knee. And bring your right leg up. Hold it again. 1, 5 breaths, or 5 counts. 2, 3, 4, 5. And go back down. That's great. So here, try to make sure you're comfortable. We're going to try to bring your legs to bend. Both your knees are going to be bent. Make sure it's as wide as your hips. So hands are wide into a T. Inhale, exhale, bring your knees over to your left side. And then up, inhale, exhale to your right side. Okay? Again, inhale, bring it up. Exhale to your left side. Continue. Inhale up. Exhale to your right side. Inhale. Exhaling. Let's do a couple more. Inhale. And exhale. Yeah, one more. Both sides. Exhale. Inhale towards your right. Good job. Inhale it up. And then I'd like you to hug both your knees now. And then rounding your back, touching your forehead or your nose to your knees, and maybe even rocking and rolling to your side, left and right. Okay? Now, we call this in yoga Utskipa Mudra. What we do is that we throw our legs up and back down. Ready? Inhale. Exhale. As you bring your head up, at the end of your breath, you're going to throw your legs up like this, and arms up, and then back down with your head to the floor. Let's try that one more time. Inhale. Exhale up. And then throw. And we're going to go back down. That's good. Now everybody roll over to your right side. And lay on your right arm or hand. We're going to stay for a few breaths before you come up. All right, good. Bring your hand back down to the floor. Left hand down. Come all the way up. Seated. Hello. Okay. Now, I want you to basically just sit up straight, hands down. Just take about 3 full breaths. Close your eyes. Inhale. Exhale. 2. Inhale. Exhaling. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Now I'd like you to transition everybody, going back on your hands and knees this time. So going down, like this. Let's do hands and knees. All right? So everybody here, if you're familiar of doing the cat and cow, we're going to do cat and cow for 5 times. Ready? Inhale, looking up. Exhale, round the back, tailbone down. Again. 1, inhale up. Exhale down. 2, inhale. And then exhale. 3, inhale. Exhale. 4, one more time. Inhale and exhale. 5, very good. Now, for those of you who are familiar with what you call downward dog, let's all come up with down dog. If you're not familiar with it, lift the butt up to the back, push away from your hands, and then try to press your legs down one at a time to the floor. Okay? Just to show you at the sides here what it would look like.
You know, the knees doesn't have to be really straight. You can bend your knees like this. And then maybe press down into the floor one at a time. Okay. And if you feel like a lot of the blood is going to the head, just make sure that you are not looking up. Make sure the head is down. And if you feel pressure, feel free to go back to child. Remember child? Child's pose. You can do something here on top of your head, just like this. You know, relax. Always take some pauses. So we're going to come up into standing right now. We're going to go back to that position called downward dog. Arms to the front. And then we're going to curl the toes and then lift the hips up to the back. And then here, very slowly, you're going to walk forward to the front. Vertebra by vertebra. You're going to feel the back is going to come up. But first, make sure that you're engaging the back. Engage from the top, below your neck, straight the back. Reach your arms out to the front, and then coming all the way up. Inhale in as you exhale, hands to your sides. Fingers are pointing up, and then down. Okay, again, we're going to bring it in. Turning your fingers down and up. And as you exhale, going all the way to the side and down. Try to follow our head, looking at our hands. Looking up. And exhale down. One more. In and out. And exhale all the way down. There you go. Let's try to bring the hands together, everybody, as we are all standing straight together here. Let's try to look at our hands, thumbs touching together. From here, touching the thumbs in between your eyebrows, and then down towards the center of your chest. And you're going to softly look at everyone in the room who's with you right now. You're going to look at them right here. You're going to look at them here, and then softly look at them, and look at them with love. You greet them all. Namaskar. Namaskar, everybody. So I hope you're fine, and I hope you enjoyed our first ever online session with Knapsack for Mahasanas. No? And do like and share the page of Knapsack. Thank you to Knapsack Dance Studio, Miss Sinbeth Aureliano, Monica Silvia Aureliano, Alaire, of course, and everybody behind Knapsack Dance Studio for this opportunity. I'm Jendra. You will know me as Mahasanas with the class. Yoga Cebu, we represent the yoga community of Cebu. Do like the page and our website, yogasubu.com. And if you want to learn foundations of yoga education, Yoga Academy. We are coming from different lineages in Cebu. We are promoting different lineages of yoga. I'm talking about the authentic yoga institutions like Ananda Marga, Raja Yoga, Rajadiraj Yoga, Hare Krishna, ISKCON, and there's a lot of organizations, Chaitanya Mission, Sankirtan Meditation. There's a lot of organizations around Cebu, around town, and even around the Philippines that are doing and teaching the right yoga to people. And I'm trying to help them out and present them to all of you that you're going to live a life that's really loving, I'd say, okay? Love everything that you do. And this has been Jayendra, Mahasanas. Have a good day. Thank you so much, everybody. Namaskar.